I think young people in America today are the most extraordinary generations to come down the pike, bar none. I think they are the most intelligent and resourceful generations that we have ever seen in this country. When they see a want to in their life, they'll move heaven and earth to get to that want to.
Welcome back to the Competitive Advantage track. I'm Mark Perna. You know, a competitive advantage is critically important in all of our lives. Robust academic knowledge, technical abilities, and professional skills. But there's something in the way. It's the fear of failure. I've had it in my life. You may have had it in your life. But there is a power in failure. And I'm not talking about not trying and failing. Man, there is no power in that. I'm talking about giving something everything you've got. I'm talking about going all in. I'm talking about setting some kind of a goal to achieve something, whatever it is. It could be big, it could be small, it could be something that happens this afternoon, it could be whatever it is, but going all in and giving it your personal best. I'm talking about focusing, planning, taking action, and then seeing what happens. What is the result of that? And at that point, being able to reflect, being able to adapt, being able to adjust to what happened in a way that puts you in a position to be better suited the next time you have an opportunity to try to succeed. See, I kind of look at this from a perspective of, right, here's a scale from 1 to 5. I'll do it this way, right? Here's a scale of 1 to 5. 5 is the thing you're going after. And again, it could be something this afternoon. It could be whatever it is, right? It could be a summer job, part-time job. It could be trying to create some kind of career goal. Maybe it's getting a role in a musical. Maybe it's being part of a team and getting a certain position that you want to play. Whatever it is for you. And it could be even much smaller than that. But you end up going to 4, right? 5, you got it. 4, we just couldn't get there. We look at that as failure. Man, I didn't get the job. I didn't get the role. I didn't get the position. That's not failure. If you gave it everything you've got, if you gave it your personal best, and our personal best grows every day, right? My personal best today versus my personal best tomorrow versus my personal best next week, I am continuing to grow. I'm continuing to adapt. I'm continuing to reflect. I'm continuing to build the competitive advantage of my skills that allow me to put myself into the best possible position to succeed one day. Hey, fear of failure is real. I have it all the time, right? It holds us all back from time to time. I would even go so far as to say I'm an expert on failure. I have failed more in my life than I've succeeded. In fact, my failure has fueled my success. I've been bankrupt. I've been broke. I've been divorced. I've weighed over 400 pounds. I've accomplished so much in my life, but the headwinds of failure have always been in front of me. I'm afraid to fail at what I'm doing right now, which is speaking to you, right? And so we have to recognize and embrace that failure is simply a critical part of our success. It's a part of the process. It's a part of what everyone goes through to accomplish what they're doing. You know, and I kind of want to build this analogy, right? We've all played video games. A lot of us have played video games. Some of us do it a lot. Some of us do it a little. But in the span of playing a video game, I know for a fact I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of, friends, sons and daughters who play video games all the time. They go out and they'll play for a month, 2 months, 3 months straight. They'll get the newest, latest, greatest, and they'll go out and they will immerse themselves into playing that video game. And I want to use this as an analogy because I look at a lot of them, and when I speak to them afterwards, I love to say little things like this. I'm like, how long did it take you to master that game? And they'll tell me how long it took. And no matter how long it took, so I look at them and I go, wow, you failed for that amount of time, right? If it took you 2 months to play that game, you failed for the better part of 2 months. And they'll look at me and they're like, well, what do you mean I failed at that game? It's pretty extraordinary, but it's like you start playing the game, you go in, you fail. You go in the next time, you adjust, you adapt, you fail again. You go in, you adjust, you adapt, you fail again. And you keep trying until you succeed at each level, that you succeed in making it through the game. But you fail, more than you succeed because you keep trying. You focus, you plan, you take action, you adjust, you reflect. You do all of these things on a consistent basis, and eventually you master the game. Life is exactly the same thing. It's not how many times you get knocked down in life, it's how many times you get back up. Playing a video game is the same as it is in life, that you have to put yourself out there, you have to do your personal best, and you have to give it everything you've got. Competitive advantage is giving it your personal best. Grit, resilience, ingenuity, determination, creativity. These are born out of reflecting as to what happens in our lives and gives us the ability to look beyond that to the next point. Focusing, planning, and taking action is something we do every day. Reflect on what happens, adjust accordingly, because this is the key to your competitive advantage. Hi, Mark Perna chiming in here. Don't miss the free downloadable resources and activities for this slice available at markcperna.com/CAT. That's also where you can find the rest of the Competitive Advantage Track library. Watch it, use it, and share it. Thanks for being a part of the action.